Captain. What'll your choice be?
Shave it up!
Hey everybody, Clean Shaver here, and I have another review video for you. This one's been kind of long in the works. Things have gotten absolutely crazy, and so this one might not get released on Friday. It might, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But I am reviewing Captain's Choice shaving products today. Some really interesting products that I wanted to share with you, and so I wanted to show you what I think. So, a couple things that I'm going to be reviewing in this video. The first is the shaving cream from Captain's Choice, a new product that they just released within the past couple months or so, and a new scent of soap called 45th Parallel. Also a new product that they have released called a soap locker. So let's get into it. First, the cream. Now this one in particular is lime. And typically, I'm not a straightforward fruit kind of guy, but you know what? I dig this stuff, and my wife really likes it too. So let's get into it. If any of you have watched any of my review videos on soaps, you know that I review on 4 things: lather, scent, post-shave feel, and value. So the first thing, let's get into lather. Now lather on the cream, I actually give it a 9.2. The interesting thing about this cream is that you don't need a whole lot to really get a great lather. It can take a little bit to work it up, but really all I needed was like a quick dab into the tub, get a little bit of the cream on the fibers of my brush, and I could go. And it was great. And as far as the lather is concerned, it just kept going and going and going. It takes a little bit to work it up, like I said, and so I decided to knock it down just a little bit for that, but overall, 9.2, I felt like it was a great performing product. The lather is cushioning, it's very thick, plenty of glide, plenty of cushion, and plenty of protection for your shave. So I really like it for that. Now the scent, I give it a 9 for that. While I really like the scent and I feel like the strength is good, I feel like it's not necessarily straight up my alley. I do enjoy it, and my wife really likes it because it's a straight unadulterated lime. Well, I can't say it's unadulterated. It's lemon lime kind of a thing. Smells a lot to me like Sprite, and so, or 7-Up or something like that, a very similar soda. So it's a nice lemon lime mix, but very pleasant. Very good. The scent strength is good. I don't know that it's perfect, but I do enjoy it. So 9. Then post-shave feel, I decided to give it 9.5. Using the cream particularly, a lot of times I felt like I didn't necessarily need an aftershave. It was that good. There's always room for improvement, I think, for post-shave feel, unless you feel like you never need anything whatsoever. I don't think it would ever be a 10, but this is pretty dang close. And leaves my skin feeling nicely hydrated, not stripped of moisture like a lot of soaps can do, or I guess non-shaving soaps, traditional soaps, facial products, things like that can leave you feeling dried out. And so I felt like this was very, very good. Now value. This tub of 4 ounces of cream comes in at $14.95 from Captain's Choice's website. And most of you would probably think, whoa, $14.95, $15 for 4 ounces? That's kind of pricey. Well, it is, but it isn't. This is cream we're talking about. This isn't soap. So actually, I feel like the soap might last you longer, even though it's 4 ounces. It may last you longer than a traditional tub of soap because you use so little. That's just me. So I give it a 9.5 on value because I feel like for the performance, for the scent of the product, I feel like it's very valuable. It's a good price for that for this product. So 9.5 for that. That brings their total to 37.2 out of 40, which is a 93% exactly. I don't know how I came up with that, but it came out to exactly 93%. And at least where I went to school, a 93%, granted maybe my teachers were a little bit forgiving, but a 93% was an A. So that's an A for lime. Good stuff. Check it out. The second product that I'm going to be reviewing is the 45th Parallel soap. Now, I'll just run through the points here. I'll give a few discussion points as well, but really the big thing I want to focus on is the scent. 45th Parallel. So when they first approached me about trying out this soap, I was like, ugh, cherry. I don't like cella. Ugh. Well, I'm happy to be mistaken. let's go for lather on this. So the soap itself is a good soap. As far as its lather is concerned, it lathers fairly easily, it lathers fairly well. It's not necessarily the most robust shaving soap out there. There are better ones as far as lather quality and ease of lather and protection and glide and all that kind of stuff. I gave it an 8.5. It's still good. I don't mean to say that I don't want to disparage the soap because it is good and I enjoy using it. But I do think that there's probably some room for improvement there. So lather, I gave it an 8.5. Scent, man, this thing, I gave it a 10 because it's not Cella. I really don't like Cella, or if you're looking at like Razor Rock P160, something like that, that cherry almond amaretto scent, I just don't care for it. Personally, I know a lot of guys that love it, but I really don't care for it. This is not Cella at all. It smells to me, in fact, this puts me back to when I was like 5, 6 years old. My parents, we had a cherry tree out in our front yard, huge cherry tree. And my brothers and I would sit up in that cherry tree during the summer and we would just eat cherries all day until we got sick. It was wonderful. And this puts me back there. It smells like I've stuck my head in a bushel full of cherries. And it's awesome. I absolutely love the scent. And in fact, I've had some fun mixing this with the lime aftershave from Captain's Choice. So I've had kind of a cherry limeade kind of thing going on. It's been great. So absolutely knocked it out of the park on the scent. I love it. I give it a 10. Now post-shave feel, I also gave it an 8.5. Like I said, with the lather, I feel like there's some room for improvement with the post-shave feel. It's not as good to me as the cream. So I had to knock it down a little bit for that. Value, I gave it a 9. While for the same price, $14.95, you get 5 ounces of soap in this tub. I feel like the cream is actually a better value. I think it'll probably last you longer. Not to say this isn't good. It's not a bad value. 9 is still a good score. But I think that if I had the choice between the cream or the soap, I would probably go for the cream. That's just me. So that brings the score for 45th parallel to 36 out of 40, which is a 90% or an A-. So overall, great products, and I really enjoyed using them. And think that you guys should definitely check them out, especially the 45th parallel. If you're a fan of the actual cherry scent, real cherries, man, you got to check this out. It's great. A couple other products that I wanted to touch on before I let you guys go. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Soap Locker, which is a new product from them. It is a ceramic tub, and actually this one is a prototype that they sent me. I understand that the production models are a little bit shorter and a little bit wider, which is one of the things that I wanted to see them do actually with this, because the soap, so I emptied my tub of bay rum soap and put it in here, and fits perfectly. It is a little bit narrow. The opening is a little bit small to really be able to build a lather, so I'm glad to see that they fixed that. The soap lockers are going for $30. Should you rush out and buy one? Maybe, maybe not. It depends on what's important to you. It looks great and nice solid feel to it. Looks great on the shelf. Looks great in a save a day picture. But is it going to necessarily do anything that a regular jar of soap would? Or the regular plastic or metal jar would? No. Honestly, at least not to me. And so I think that for that reason, I don't know if it's necessarily something that you should feel like you have to go out and buy. But if you like the look of it, you like how it may look sitting on your shelf, maybe pick one up. I know that there are guys that have picked up like one in each color so that they have the full set on their shelf. It looks good. I like it, but I don't know. That's up to you. It's $30 on the website. Check them out if you'd like. Last but not least, I want to talk just a little bit about the lathering bowls that they have. Now, I typically am not a bowl lathering guy. The exception to that is generally when I'm working with a sample, for instance, if I have a small sample of soap or a cream or something like that, like from Captain's Choice, they sent me a bunch of samples to try out. I like using the bowl for that because sometimes, I mean, you can take like a piece of soap and rub it on your face like a soap stick, something like that for lathering, but it works really well to stick that sample in the middle of the lathering bowl, and especially where this has the ridges, really helps to agitate that soap and work it around. I really enjoy using these bowls. These are probably I've tried a lot of different bowls. I've tried little salsa ice cream bowl kind of things, which you can get from the dollar store, and they work, but I think that the ridges in here really make a big difference in agitating the soap and getting a fuller lather, and more quickly as well, without a lot of fatigue, because sitting there going like this forever can get really tiresome. So These are going from anywhere between 25 and 28 bucks, I think, on their website. You can pick out a look that you like. They have some standard ones. This one is called Rawhide. It's brown. I also have the cobalt blue one up there in the top corner on my shelf. That was the first one that I got, and I really enjoy using them. So check those out as well. I do have some samples and stuff from Captain's Choice that I want to go ahead and give away with this video. So I personally, I'm a big Bay Rum fan, and in fact, Captain's Choice Bay Rum is one of my favorite. I think that they just absolutely nailed the scent. It's really appealing to me. Tell me down in the comments if you are a Bay Rum fan. If not, then why not, and what would you choose instead? That's what I want to know, and then we'll pick a winner at random, and then in next week's video I'll announce a winner, and we'll send you out some samples from Captain's Choice and hopefully get you an opportunity to try out some of these great things. So that's it for me. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it interesting or informative. If you would like, check out Captain's Choice products. I'll put links to all the products that I talked about down in the description below. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure that you find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, Voicebyte, Snapchat, Kick, all those places, Twitter. And don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, and come back and find me next week. Look forward to trying out some more products. I've got a lot of things lined up for the next few weeks, and hope that you enjoy it. So thanks for everybody for watching. Be smooth and shave it up. We'll see you next time.